Ahoy, Let's Watchers, it's me, your valiant Captain Vasco, and welcome back to Costume Quest. In the last episode, we took on the game's first boss, a bully by the name of BoJonn, and we were just about to find out what happened after beating him, since we were fighting for the fate of our sister. Ugh, why'd I have to pick today to quit smoking? Alright, let's get on that bus and... After that bus! There's something weird about that glance with the Statue of Liberty costume on. Alright, as you might have guessed from the dialogue in the last episode, we're about to hit up the Autumn Haven Mall as our second location in the game. Ow! I landed on my dice! Quick, let's get inside before they see us in the rearview mirror. Why is the mall even unlocked? Look at this, it's so dark and foreboding. Where are we? Autumn Haven Mall, I think. You sure this is a mall? It looks more like a dungeon, which I am totally prepared for. This part of the mall must still be under construction. Hey look, a dungeon map! Hey, come check this out! Do you see what I see? Motherlode Candy Emporium. Bingo! You know that's where they're headed. Then quick, to the candy store! And of course, even though we're in a new location, we still have plenty of incentive to whack everything in sight, because it probably has candy in it. Here we got some moving boxes for what appears to be an unfinished section of the mall. But before we progress, there's something I said I was going to show off. Oh, wrong menu again. The creepy treats. That's right, I said when we got to the next area I would show these off a little bit. Unfortunately, I can't really zoom in on them. Yeah, it's a little hard to read them from where I'm shooting. We got some sort of... I think that's a nougat nose over on the right. So, like, they got some fun names. Might be easier for you to read them on your own screen, or maybe just pause and be able to read them. If I could read them, I would, but unfortunately I can't set up my recording rig close enough to the game screen to read these without wasting an inordinate amount of both of our times. So hopefully just looking at them gives you some sense of what we've been working towards collecting all this time, and some sense of, you know, the fun sense of humor that the game has. But for now, let's continue into the depths of the mall. I want to go down that super dark and spooky hallway, but my instincts say not without a bright light. My instinct is to follow your instincts on this one. And there we get our first quest of the area. I guess I don't have to tell you I have a real phobia of the dark. Especially if the dark is full of monsters. Too much debris falling from above. Need some protection. Man, there's only one costume we have that affords us protection from above. Though I'm not sure I see the debris he's talking about. I do, however, see some candy boxes. Yeah, this isn't exactly what I'd picture trick-or-treating in a mall to be like, or really being in a mall to be like in general. I guess if you were to sneak into an area that was under construction, it'd probably be something like this, but you're really not supposed to go there, so don't try this at home, kids. Hey, look! Sorry, it's Everett. Hey, look, it's that candy store! And it's chock full of monsters. Careful, kids. You don't want to go too near that place tonight. It's been taken over by... teenagers. Sir, those are monsters. They sure are, especially between the ages of 14 and 20. I was going to check out the mall costume party after my shift, but not with those scruffy hooligans running loose. Guess I brought those nifty Space Warrior costume pattern for nothing. Ooh, can we have it? Sure, but take my advice. Stay on the dark side of the mall, where it's safe. Sweet, now we've got another costume to start collecting. New costume means new powers and new fun. New fun is good fun. I don't know if new fun is best fun. Kind of depends on what your new experience is, I think. But, oh, goodness. We've already encountered a new type of monster for this area. And me without my robot costume. Oh man, look at that menacing fellow on the left there. He's got like 2 steely clubs for hands. That's the Trobog Bruiser. Possibly Trowbog, but Trobog seems more like a thing, I would say. So, Trobog Bruiser, and we got a Grubbin Guardian, just the most generic type of enemy, so we're not overwhelmed in this first fight, I imagine. But, knowing me, I could well be overwhelmed. Let's just see what happens. Yep, there we go. Already messing up button prompts, like a champion. Luckily, this one's always easy. Good that we got the guard there. Because the Bruiser does a reasonable amount of damage, I would say. Oh man, I really hate the night prompt. It just, like, ambushes you. Like, the robot one gives you some warning, and the Statue of Liberty type, those ones you just always know what you're doing. Those are the easiest. I like them best. But once again, we got our guard on. Not doing too badly. I don't know, from the looks of the damage we're receiving from these attacks, it looks like the defenses of the Statue of Liberty are more than the Knight, which is a little bit confusing, actually. Let's take out the Trobog Bruiser before doing anything else. There we go, finally nailed that on the worst possible attempt. And it's fine. With just a Grubbin left, I don't think we're in too much trouble. Guarded. Oh, man. It always gets me. Like, I don't know what it is. I have always had the most trouble with those types of attacks. It's just like, press the button! And it's like, it just freaks me out. Just like a little bit. Doesn't like straight up scare me, but it's just every time it comes up, I'm like, oh my god, panic! Speaking of panic, I hope this guy's worried, because we're about to kill him. With our knightly valor. Boom! Candy and stuff! Yes, that's right. Alright, hey look. It's a human, and not a monster. Or a teenager. I'm not sure teenagers really are human. I think that security guard might be onto something. Trick or treat! Uh-oh! I wasn't expecting trick-or-treaters because of all the construction. I don't have any candy, but you can have these old snow boots I found when I was cleaning out my shop. Thanks, I guess. It's kind of a weird consolation prize. Let's switch back to Robot, because I feel much safer in battle with that. Come on, Trobog, turn around. Turn around. Turn around. I know you can do it. Yeah, I had faith in you. Oh. Boo! Alright, this time we're gonna get the jump on our new enemy, the Trobog. Probably not gonna do a lot for us, but it's better than nothing for sure. Ooh, another Trobog enemy. What's the name of this one? The Grenadier. I remember the Trobog Grenadiers actually being very dangerous, so I think I'm gonna focus on them first. Match the timing! Oof. There's a hit. Yeah, basically the Grenadiers here, the Trobog ones, they do more increased damage than the Grenadier version of the Grubbin. And they also light you on fire. I don't remember if the Grubbin ones do, but it didn't seem like they did in the battles I've had previously. Right, we're poised for attack. Let's just do it! And this should finish him off, leaving just the one Trobog Bruiser, which shouldn't be too much trouble. Let's barrage him with missiles! I'm not gonna heal. Maybe I should, but I think I've got this one covered, even if I end up losing one of my allies. Yeah, I think we're in fine shape. An explosion of flavor! And candy. And speaking of candy, here's a couple more boxes that we can steal from. Hey, construction worker, do you have candy for us, weird guy? Hey, this is a construction zone. Where's your safety equipment? Here, take this safety visor so you guys don't get hurt, okay? Thank you. Safety first. Huh, weird. Just keep getting, like, random bits of clothing. I wonder if that'll be useful for anything. I mean, certainly I'm in the market for candy, but I guess I'll take whatever I can get. Hey, wake up! What, huh? We're with recycling committee. You have any bottles for us? Hey, knock yourself out, kid. Just keep the noise down, okay? People working over here. Man, a soda bottle. That should do it. We have all the items we need for the Space Warrior costume. Most excellent. That is by far the most authentic Captain Starblazer costume I've ever seen. The level of detail in the fusion armor is first rate. Yeah, and it's mostly just like cardboard and stuff. But check it out, we got a new exploration ability. This will let us get into dark areas safely. And do things like open this chest full of candy. Hey guy. Oh. I hate you for making me feel ugly! And there's our transformation into this new fellow. The Space Warrior, or is it Star Warrior? Oh man. This is not the type of confrontation I want to be without the robot for. We got 2 Trobog Maguses and a Grubbin Shaman. I'm not even really sure how to handle this one. This is gonna be a tough one. Luckily, Meteor Avalanche will help us out in a minute. I guess I'm probably still best off focusing on the Shaman? It's a tough one. This might be a close fight, guys. Timing on that is much harder than the robot, in my opinion. Even though it's basically the same mechanic, like, the loop-de-loop just always throws me off. It takes so much longer than I'm expecting it to, so I almost always hit the button early. Uh-oh. Magus is pumping himself up. Oh no, he's pumping his friend up. That's even worse for us. Oh god. And that's a number of damages. Ugh. And why does he still have the buff on? I thought one attack was enough. Come on, cut me a break here. I am in serious trouble already. Okay. Okay, that's a little bit of a break. I think that will give me a chance to heal with Everett, which would be nice. Let's start things off with the Meteor Avalanche. There we go. Took out one of them in one shot. Well, one shot with all that extra damage we've been doing, but one shot nonetheless. Let's Anthem. It seems like the best thing I can do. Even if it only buys me one more turn with the enemy attacking Everett and knocking him out, I think it's still my best shot at winning here. I don't think the Anthem heals fire damage. I haven't been paying close attention in our recent battles. Oh. Bad news bears. Alright, so now I'm in trouble yet again. Okay, I definitely got that timing. Now you're just messing with me. I don't appreciate you having a laugh at my expense, sir. Luckily, we got through there by the skin of our teeth, which is a really gross expression. First off, teeth don't have skin. Secondly, if they did... But, yeah. There's another Trobog enemy up there. Hopefully we can sneak up on this one. You're going down, clown! Yes, son! Get to show off the Space Warrior for a little bit longer, I think. The lightsaber looks pretty sweet. I like the combination of sort of like generic spaceman and lightsaber. Alright, so this time we got a Trobog Medic, which is their equivalent of the Shaman, and then some basic Grumman enemies. So this is like the way better case scenario of the fight we just fought. This should be much easier for us, and a better way to show off the timing for our friend, the Space Warrior. Again, in this instance, since the Trobog Medic is definitely the toughest enemy here, Even though he's not doing the most damage, he's like the biggest problem for us. He's definitely our first focus. I'm sure he's going to heal himself. And he does. Yeah, the Grubbins give you much more chance to guard their attacks, and thus they're a much easier enemy. Whoosh. Not quite enough damage to take him down. Again, he's got like 1 hit point left. Do you see this keep happening? I have the worst luck. I do actually have pretty bad luck when it comes to most luck-based things. But in this case, it's not going to weigh me down too bad, I don't think. Man, they're really hating on Reynold. I don't know what's up with that. Let's take out this guy with the meteor. Yeah. So the way the meteor works, as opposed to doing like a spread out amount of damage like the missile barrage does, like hitting every enemy equally, it does a like very large amount of damage to one enemy and then does some splash damage to any other enemies left over. Here I think I'm gonna use Anthem. I don't know. How much health is that? Is it 21 or 31? Heck, I'm just gonna use Anthem. It might take a little longer to beat them, but it's, again, the safer choice. Yeah, we're in pretty fine shape, I think. Let's see if one attack will take out what remains of this Grubbin guardsman. Nope. Nope, it sure doesn't. Let's, I think we'll spread out the damage and have the splash damage take him out on the next turn, as opposed to wasting a full turn attacking for like 3 hit points. Okay, so, according to my plan, we're doing this. And the other enemy is taken out, exactly according to plan, and now the battle is finished. As you can tell, the battle gets a little bit longer at this stage of the game. I feel like it's usually when you first get to a new area, everything seems to take a little bit longer than it did when you finished the last section. Mostly just because, like, you're experiencing new enemy types who have some, like, strong new tricks that you haven't dealt with in the past. A little bit of a learning curve. It's been a while since I played this section of the game as well. But yeah, it's not a huge difficulty curve or anything like that. But luckily we've acquired yet another new costume. Very exciting. New costume is always fun. And it will let us explore these new dark areas and hopefully get some new stuff. So I guess... Oh no, I see. This isn't the dark area I thought it was. So I'll need to switch costumes to the night here, so we can get through this dark debris section. Then switch back to Space Warrior. Keep getting the same dialogue. That light up sword's pretty cool, huh? Well, it actually lights up, which means we can fight off the darkness. I'll bet your Space Warrior sword would go through the darkness like butter. Really dark butter. I think you're right about that, Everett. Though I'm not really sure what dark butter is. Sounds kind of gross. Hey, check it out. It's a save point. Actually, what's, does this one say anything different? I don't remember. Nope. Exactly the same thing. I thought there were at least like 2 or 3 variants of the dialogue, but we've only seen that exchange so far. Wonder what that's about. Anyway, we've got some more exploring to do, I suppose. Believe it or not, this is not our final destination for this section of the game, this really dark corner. Oh, goodness. Enemy in the darkness! I remember this section being a little bit brighter. I don't remember being, like, ambushed by enemies quite so much. But, yeah. Oh, geez, is it just one guy? Oh, we're gonna take him out like nothing. We're gonna cut through him like really dark butter. It's weird. It almost seems to want me to hit the button too early on that attack animation. But I'm not gonna question it, as long as I can consistently hit that timing. Don't kill me! Oh god! So much damage. He does like 40 damage to me if I successfully block. That guy is real tough. Be careful of the Maguses. Magi? Magices. Cacti. Cacti, that's the one. Now luckily when it's just one of them, It's not too tough. You could probably even afford to miss the timing on that. I wouldn't advise missing the timing if you can manage, but you could probably get away with it. That's my main point. Anyway, I think that's gonna just about do it for today. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate your patronage. I don't know where I was going with that, but I really appreciate you watching. Any subscriptions and comments. Also, like the video if you happen to like it. It shows me you care, helps other people find it and enjoy it for themselves. And yeah, hopefully you're getting something out of the experience. I really like playing this game, and hopefully you like watching. So join me next time as we continue to explore the Auburn Pines Mall, and, you know, hopefully discover some new fun things. Maybe a new costume, maybe just some more candy. But whatever it is, I'm sure we'll have a load of fun doing it. See you then, guys!